check out the handouts we have in the description, and, if it will help, read along with the closed captions or the transcript. Sometimes the simple act of planning out a goal, even if it's just taking the time to get to know yourself and what you may want to change, can be a fun and rewarding experience. It is up to you to give yourself the space to accept or reject goals that will help you reach your best life. There are so many things that we don't always have direct control over, from internal, external, economic, and social issues. This is why it's usually a good idea to make an adaptable plan around a manageable goal. A positive mindset from the get-go encourages a meandering yet focused path through low and mid-level goals to your higher goal. But what if you had everything and could set whatever goals you want? A goal may sound right, like, shouldn't you want to be healthier and successful? But if your motive behind that change isn't connected to what you really want, you can fulfill every goal and still be unhappy. Doctors Jan Hofer and Holger Busch looked at how in the movie Citizen Kane, Kane was very good at getting what he wanted, but still died an unhappy man. He had power, respect, prestige, yet didn't have what he needed: unconditional affection. He had resources that most of us could only dream of, but he didn't figure out that fulfilling his goals is only part of the equation. You have to have a reason behind it. Not only will motive help you complete goals, it will help you accommodate change. Positive thought and self-esteem will make our lives easier to handle. So don't make yourself miserable by trying to hit a traditional goal that won't help you in the long run. Not having a motive shouldn't stop you from making positive changes, but it is a factor in what changes you choose to focus on. For example, you could feel pressured into getting a promotion even though you're happy where you are. Rather than going for a promotion you don't want, you could focus on expanding your skills or even scheduling more time for hobbies. Yeah, you may feel bad when you fail at hitting goals, but if you hit the ones you don't want, you may wind up miserable. Aligning motive with change means that your goals may look odd to some people, but other people's opinions are not the key to our happiness. Just focus on these things for now: being flexible, forgiving, and positive. Therapists can help you make a plan that breaks you out of negative mental loops and to manage anxiety or depression. But that isn't always an option for people. Better understanding of helpful techniques can give you useful tools in the meantime. It can feel lonely to think that no one understands how difficult it can be to set what to someone else is an easy goal. Trauma can change how people learn and how we handle cognitive flexibility, and emotional regulation can be very different if we are individuals with interesting brains. Some people get overwhelmed with trying to break a goal into smaller steps. We're all gonna have different needs. Verbalizing or writing out current habits and time management can help you look for a motive to make the changes you want to make. If the main road won't work, it's time to look for some detours. It may take a little longer, but you'll learn a lot about yourself along the way.